Assalamualaikum and good evening class, especially to our instructor, Ma'am Rahima Ahmad. Okay, tonight I will be discuss about the electronic portfolio as an assessment and as a communication medium. And let's proceed to our learning outcomes. At the end of this chapter, students should be able to identify the meaning and the learning theory behind electronic portfolio. Second one, construct the best practices in the use of e-portfolio. And last one is create the e-portfolio assessment rubric. So we will going to make or create an assessment rubric in relation to electronic portfolio. So for you to be knowledgeable of this rubric, listen and watch in our video report for you to be informed. Okay, let's proceed. And now let's proceed to the introduction of this chapter. Learners must focus on their collective work and consider how it will be portrayed. This means students should pay attention to the quality and presentation of group tasks. In PE, for example, a team creating a fitness video must make sure it looks organized, showing cooperation and effort, of course. How their work appears reflects the group's unity and responsibility. That's right. They should think about that the work says about them as individual learners. Correct. Because every project or performance represents the learner's dedication and skill. For instance, a student's portfolio showing improvement in flexibility or endurance communicates personal growth and discipline. Yes? Yes. Let's proceed. Learners take charge of their own learning and decide where to demonstrate their proficiency. Students have the freedom to choose how to show what they've learned. And in PE, this could mean recording a demonstration of proper warm-up routines or creating a health vlog showing correct exercise and techniques. They reflect on what they have learned and plan how to build and improve themselves. Reflection helps learners identify their strengths and areas for improvement, of course. A PE student might notice through their portfolio that they need to improve cardiovascular endurance and then plan regular jogging sessions to enhance it. This process helps them develop various skills such as writing and multimedia, critical thinking, and creative skills. And by creating an electronic portfolio or e-portfolio, learners practice multiple skills, not just physical activity. They write reflections, use technology for editing videos, think critically about their progress, and creatively present their work. Usually, students often use multimedia, or for example, Facebook, Twitter, or texting in informal settings. This highlights that learners are already familiar with technology but use it casually. For instance, they share pictures or updates online for fun, not for academic purposes. So we should use multimedia appropriately. In contrast, electronic portfolios are used in formal settings where students must apply their knowledge of how the web works to convey messages effectively. Unlike social media, An electronic portfolio requires professionalism and a purpose. PE students may upload workout routines, reflections, and performance reports in a structured academic manner. Many schools are working to ensure students gain a practice and experience with electronic portfolios. Schools aim to help learners become comfortable using electronic portfolios as tools for assessment and self-expression. In PE, this could include submitting video evidence of participation in physical fitness tests or dance routines. This preparation helps students use electronic portfolios effectively in academic and professional context. Learning to use electronic portfolios trains students for the real world. Later, they can use similar tools for college applications, job resumes, or personal fitness tracking, like showing that what they learn in school has long-term value. Let's proceed to the meaning of electronic portfolio. An electronic portfolio is a digital collection of course-related works such as essays, posters, photographs, videos, and artwork created by students. This means that an e-portfolio is an online space where students can gather and display their academic outputs. In physical education, for example, students might include videos of their dance performances, fitness tests, or health-related essays. It can also include other aspects of a student's life, such as experiences, extracurricular activities, and achievements. An e-portfolio is not limited to classroom tasks. It can also show the learner's participation in school clubs, sports events, or community service, giving a complete picture of their growth and involvement. An e-portfolio documents and makes visible a student's learning and development. It serves as evidence of what students have learned over time. In PE, this could mean showing progress in flexibility, endurance, or teamwork through photos and journal reflections. A good electronic portfolio is not just a collection of outputs, but also a process of reflection on what those works represent. Students should not only upload files but also think about what each work means. For example, after uploading a video of their basketball performance, a learner might write a reflection on how they improve their shooting skills and teamwork. And it serves as both a product or digital collection of artifacts and a process or reflection and learning. The electronic portfolio is both something students create and something they learn from. It's a product because it displays their best works, and a process because building it helps them think critically about their journey. Like a learning management system, or what we call the LMS. An electronic portfolio exists online and supports student learning. Just like Google Classroom or Canvas, an electronic portfolio is accessed through the internet. It helps students organize their tasks and showcase what they've accomplished in a structured way. However, it differs from an LMS in two major ways, or in ownership and control. This means that unlike the